Okay, so I have a funny story for you guys. Um, so I was doing a video this morning and I went through last night and I just looked up, it's going to be about kitchen items, items that you find in the kitchen. BOLOs in the kitchen is the category. And one of the items on there, I kept looking at it and I'm like, what is it? And just by the picture, I would have had no clue what it was. But by the title, it said that it was a toaster. And then I kind of like was digging in and I was looking at the pictures and I'm like, it's super cool. And they showed that it was plugged in and that it worked. And this is the craziest looking toaster ever. And I'm not sure if the seller got lucky on that one. I think it went for 60 some dollars. But I walked into my laundry room and my husband had, he was at a pawn shop. It was an auction. They were auctioning off everything at the pawn shop. I'm pretty sure that's where it came from. But right there, sitting in my laundry room is the same exact toaster. So super funny. Next video, haul video I do, maybe I can get a picture of it for you guys. But I was like, let me go get it. Okay, I'm back. It probably doesn't even seem like I left to you, but I actually went and I threw the clothes that were in the washing machine into the dryer and I grabbed this toaster. Okay, so would you ever look at this and think, oh, that's a toaster. That's a toaster. I am not going to plug this thing in and I really hope my husband doesn't either. I mean, this thing is very old. Look at the plug. But anyway, so it opens like this and you can see like the things that heat up. I don't know what they're called, but in the video that you'll see, I actually show you the picture where they have it on and they're like red. So super cool. I don't know if this will be a BOLO or not. He said that he bought some things and you know how when you go to auctions, sometimes they lot up a whole box and you have to buy the whole box. So here it is. I'm not sure if looks like it says Hot Point. I'm not sure if this is the same brand, but it's kind of cool. But it was just so funny to do a BOLO video and then find one in your house that you didn't even know was in your house. So obviously my husband didn't show me everything he bought at the auction, but I'm thinking this might have been in the box. I don't think he probably would have bought this. I need to ask him, but it's kind of cool. So I will let you guys know if this ends up being a BOLO. Again, this one, I'm not plugging that in. That cord looks bad and it's kind of yucky. So I'm going to go wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, while I was out there, I have another question for you guys. So he got this super cool hat and I'm not sure what it would be called. Can you guys see it? It's really cool. But do you guys know what kind of hat that is? It's got, man, I can't get can you see that? It's really, really neat, but it's very old. I know that. And then he also got this one. And if you guys know what this is called, because he's like, what are these called? I'm like, I have no idea. So this one kind of just fits on your head. And the lighting isn't very good right here. And I'm not going to put it on my head, sorry. But it would fit like on your head. He's always like, I wish you'd wear hats more. I'm like, you want me to wear that? Anyway, it is kind of cute. But so yeah, it's like a little headpiece, I guess, more than a hat. Do you guys know what that's called? And then here's the other one. It's like really deep. See? Anyway, if you know what these are called, he asked me to post it in a Facebook group, so I might do that. But if anybody knows, you could help me out. That'd be awesome. Okay, so he paid 25 cents each for the hats, and I haven't, like I said, I haven't searched solds because I don't really know where to start. I guess vintage, or they may even be antique. I don't think they're antique. I don't know. But they are really cool. I have some hats that are really cool that I've been sitting on for a really long time. Do you guys ever have an item that you're like, I don't know why it's not selling. It's so amazing. Well, I have some hats like that. I don't know. But anyhow, anyway, this is a featured seller video. I got off on a little side note there to start the video. I thought it would be fun to show you guys that toaster and those hats. So we're going to get started on the featured seller. And there's only, I think, 11 items. So this isn't a super long video. So if you have not subscribed, please do that. If you want to be featured on my channel, I would love to feature you. Basically, what I need from you is a link to your store. And then I go in and I look at your solds, and I need to know where you got it, what you paid for it, and what it sold for each item. And then I create a video. I don't tell your name unless you have like a YouTube channel or a Facebook group that you want me to mention, then that ties it to your store. But that's completely up to you. You can keep it completely private. But people will see your store, and it's great exposure. So if you want to be featured, let me know. This is an example of a featured seller video, a short one. I usually like to do between 15 and 30 or 40, even 30 or 40 listings. Like I'll go up there if you guys got them. I've just featured this seller probably a couple months ago. So I've only got 11, but they're good and I want to share them with you guys. So we are going to get started. All right, the first item is this jeweled trinket box. And I feel like this is something that I would walk right by. And I love the BOLOs like this, that I'm like, I wouldn't have picked that up, because I am learning, and that is the whole goal. And it says E, and then it says and J and B. So that's what the logo on the bottom looks like. But he got this at the Goodwill, and he paid $2.99 for it, and he took a best offer of $75. All right, so this one makes me happy because I got a message from this seller, and he's like, hey, do you remember when you posted on those beach balls? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I found a beach ball and I sold it, and it was a BOLO. So nothing makes me happier than hearing from you guys that you guys are watching the videos, or you're in my Facebook group and you're seeing the links and then you're finding the stuff. So if you have a BOLO that you found after you saw it on my channel or in my Facebook group, please message me, because that is like the highlight of my day sometimes. I'm just like, man, I want to know that people are like being successful and that this is working. I know it's working for me, but I want to hear from you guys. So anyway, he paid 50 cents for this at the Goodwill, and he sold it for $34.99. And he put, this one was all because of your videos. Never would have looked for it, or never would have looked at it. So thank you. I appreciate that. And it's super exciting. And it's not like a huge, massive BOLO, but if you can pay 50 cents for something and turn it into $35, I mean, hey, why not? Plus shipping. The next item is this mid-century modern jewelry box, and it's super cute. Again, I can't say I would have picked it up, but I'm definitely going to start looking for things like this, and, maybe look at things a little differently. I'm so used to looking for new with tags, close, and I have just got to move beyond that. So he paid $4.99 for this at the Goodwill, $4.99, and he took a best offer of $75. All right, these are little like espresso mugs, and I'm going to zoom in here. They're super cute. Again, I hate shipping glass, but the brand is Padilla, Padilla, and it says 6 stacking drip glaze coffee espresso mugs. So they're pretty cool. See how they stack? Pretty cool. I don't know if it comes with the stacking stick or not. I don't know what I don't know if, let's see. Let me see. Nope, doesn't say. So he ended up taking a best offer on these for $30, and he paid $5.99 at the Goodwill. This is a Danbury Mint 2004 Wisconsin Badgers Victory Balloon Ornament. It says 2004 on it. So it's got Santa on the bottom. He picked this up at the Goodwill for 99 cents, and he sold it for $29. Again, I probably would have looked at that and been like, 29 bucks, guys. Lou Skifferol. Schifferl. I may be totally butchering that, but this is an ornament. It's folk art. It's initialed LWS on it. And he got this at the Goodwill. He paid 99 cents and he sold it for $24. He said, some Goodwill stores have Christmas out year round. I find now is a good time to pick it up. So pretty cool. Again, something I would have walked past. Here's another thing that I walk past all the time. This is a puzzle. It's a 500-piece puzzle. It's used. And is this a huge bolo? No. Now I'm confused. Which puzzle is it? Huh. I'm thinking maybe that was an accident. Let's see. No, it's two puzzles. A lot of two older puzzles. Okay. So maybe this isn't as, and it does say they're both sealed. Let's see what he paid for them. 98 cents for both of them. And he sold them for $19.99. Unopened puzzles from the 70s or 80s seem to move. So it sounds like it was a quick sale for him. And it was two of them. And so he paid $1 and he sold it for 20 plus shipping. So not a huge bolo, but if you can take $1 and turn it into $20, and then you go and spend that after, you know, fees and stuff, what, you have like 18 left, and you go buy other merchandise, to me, that's a win. All right, these vintage Fire King ovenware jadeite. It's a teacups, coffee or teacups. It's a set of 6. Jadeite is definitely a bolo. He got these at the Goodwill. He paid $12 for all of them, and he sold them for $75. These 3 wise men, I feel like nativity figurines are, I think they sell well. I actually found a bunch of Avon, what do you call them? Like the characters, the nativity scene characters. There was like a camel, and there were the different wise men and the animals, and I can't remember what all I got, but I want to say I paid $1 for like all of them. And I ended up, I have a gal that consigns stuff for me. So when I get overwhelmed, I will sometimes take stuff to her and we do a 50-50 split. So she sells it and she gives me, after all the fees are taken out, she gives me 50% and she keeps 50% of the profits, which is completely wonderful for me and wonderful for her. So I gave her a bunch of the Avon ones that I found. I don't know. I just didn't feel like doing them. I don't know. Sometimes do you ever find stuff and you're like, I want to get these, but I really don't feel like listing them. I don't want to take them out of the box. I don't want to take pictures. I don't want to figure out how to ship them. That's me sometimes. I would have put them all in one lot and sold them. And I knew I could make more selling them individually. And it helps her and it helps me. So that's what I did. And they have been selling. I'm not sure how many of them have sold. I don't do a very good job of looking at the stuff. Like she just sends me payments and I should go in and like see what stuff is selling for so I can continue to learn. But I know some of them have sold. Would I say that's a huge bolo? No, but I got them all for $1. So I definitely made money and she made money. So pretty cool. Anyway, the seller bought these at the Goodwill. He paid $6 for all of them and he sold them for $34. So, and these I believe are willow tree. So the next item is this 1978 Starrett Giddings Kelsey mother and child sculpture signed. This came from the Goodwill. He paid $1.99 for it and he sold it for $50. And I must say I am guilty of skipping over all of this stuff at the Goodwill. And I need to look at this stuff and I need to start taking chances because I'm never going to know. I feel like I'd buy this and it would sit in my house for like a year. Anyway, so yeah, you can see here it's dated and it's got the A on it. But this sold for $50 and he paid $1.99 for it. This seller also does really well with prints. He got this at the Village Discount Outlet. He paid $1.50 for it, and it sold for $74, full price, full asking price. So yeah, he turned $1.50 into $74. Again, these prints, I just skip them. The other day I got a, I don't know if this is actually a painting or a print. I can't tell the difference. I'm going to say that's probably a print because that's kind of how mine looked. Let's see. I don't know. But the one I got is a ballerina scene, and it's super adorable. And I was hoping that it was an actual painting. And my husband looked at it and he's like, honey, no, that's a print. And I'm like, but how do you know? And he's like trying to show me how he knew. And it was kind of like this. You could see like this stuff in the background. So I'm guessing this one was a print also, but he's like, but some prints do well. And I think being that it's ballerinas, I need to get it listed and hopefully I have a bolo. I paid $1 for it. It was no big deal. I was just kind of hoping that it was going to be something cool. But I think I can sell it because of the ballerinas, and it's old and it's cool. So I will keep you guys posted on that one. That was not in any of my haul videos. I kind of just picked it up on a whim and I didn't get much else. So anyway, super cool store. If you want to see his other items, you click see other items. And like I said, I always go to highest first. You can see he's got some other paintings and pictures. That's one thing that he's really good at. Here's an old croquet set. So yeah, definitely go in and check it out. Lots of cool vintage items. Sorry, I'm like in my zone. I'm checking it out. These are pretty. So thanks for watching. If you guys want to be featured, the best way to get a hold of me is to join my Facebook group and message me through Messenger. And thanks as always for watching. If you comment and like, that moves me up in the search. I really appreciate it. And have an awesome day.